Checking out Dune Awakenings, The Lost Harvest DLC. Sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Who goes there? I can hear you, stranger. Come ahead, but slowly. I've got you covered. Let me get a good look at you. My glasses got smashed in the crash, but I see well enough to put a hole in your center of mass. Don't test me, stranger. It hasn't been a good day. We need you out there, stranger. That's the 10 million Solari question, stranger. Our mission tasking says we're supposed to be in the minor erg, but the rocks are all wrong. The Haga Basin? Baron's balls, that's way off course. What the hell was Malik thinking? Captain Malik, the top man on our carry-all crew. There's no way we could be this far off course without his knowledge. Malik, what were you playing at? I haven't been able to see well since I was knee-high to a tad, Skipper. Normally I use corrective lenses, but they were shattered in the crash. If Dune men didn't have tough luck, they wouldn't have any luck at all. Still, there's a job to be done. Well, not much to tell. I'm a rig chief like my father before me and his before him. My family served the Miners Guild for nearly 5 centuries. I oversee all melange operations on the Sand and in the Harvester. It's my job to ensure the spice flows unimpeded from extraction to processing. Over half my crew is dead or missing, and I can't see a damn thing. But I suspect those who have survived have already been found. The rest is sadly a recovery effort. I've already logged all the fallen Dune men in close proximity to the crash site, but I'm told that a local criminal element has abducted the rest. It's strange to say it, but confirmation of a loved one's demise is somehow less hard to bear than not knowing what became of them at all. Every member of the Spice Miners Guild has an identification tag. I need you to hit the enemy camps and recover any guild tags you may find. I'll give you their last known locations before their signal stopped. Good hunting.
Not another step, stranger. I've got 2 armsmen covering you from the rocks. Identify yourself. I'm the one asking the question, stranger. Who the hell are you? You do look like you can handle yourself, stranger. Very well. The crew of the Mithra thanks you for your assistance. All you need to know is I'm the sole surviving officer of Harvester AD-242. My sworn duty is to ensure anyone left in my crew gets home in one piece. If you want to know anything more than that, it'll have to wait until after. You can find, well, a Harvester crew is divided into 3 complements: carriers, drivers, and spice crew. Carriers fly us where we need to go and provide air support when we get there. Once the Harvester is on the sand, the drivers drive it, and the spice crew works the extraction. Chief Hanso is the big dog on the spice crew. We got shot down is what's happened, and now we're surrounded by Badlands scum. One scouting report says it's slavers, and the next says Kirab. Honestly, I don't care which it is. Their lives were forfeit as soon as they took a shot at a warranted guild extractor. Our comms unit took a stray bullet. My priority is to get it back online. Why don't you find our rig chief Hanso? He'll have something for you. No. It's one of those new CHOAM models with the Amaranthian diodes. Farther range than any other portable, but don't drop it or jostle it vigorously. Shooting it is also not recommended, as it turns out. Get us back on the air. If the guild has an inbound recovery crew, they'll need a clear tactical picture to avoid suffering the same fate as the Mithra. I think I can assemble a shortwave transmitter using a dead comms box and a few special parts from the Mithra's stores, if you can find them. That's the problem. The Mithra came down hard, parts scattered across the sector. Now we're getting reports of Kirab bands creeping around the perimeter. Our scouts have seen them out there stripping the wreckage, but we aren't Sardaukar. If the Kirab have our parts, we can't just take them back. Thank the Emperor for your coming, stranger. I need a blue lattice kyanite crystal, a Torsen sound shifter, and a twin polarity microfram. My scouts report that the Kirab have made camps in the surrounding rocks. Seek and destroy, stranger. Good luck. Here is a list of what I need.
Oh, you startled me, stranger. Guess I was lost in thought. Or some kind of delayed onset head trauma. Of course, both things could be true. I'm Nasher Hicks, quartermaster of the Mithra. Whatever's left of it, anyway. You can call me Hicks. Did the guild send you? Well, this goes against all known protocols, but protocols be damned. There are lives on the line. No clue. Danvers, our umbilical specialist, said we were taking fire from below, but the rig crew is totally blind during transpo. An Intrepid-class Harvester has 7 interior decks, none of them with viewports. But they must have took out the carryall, because we dropped from the sky like our chute was cut. I was on the head when we hit. The bulkhead torqued, and the door wouldn't open. Had to cut my way out of the shitter in total darkness. Talk to Lieutenant Drang. She's the only one on the bridge deck to survive. If anyone knows more, it's her. That's a tale of tragedy and woe. My family's been Miners Guild since the late 9000s. Supply management on mother's side, rig technical on father's. Sadly, no. They're with the Almighty now, stranger. We lost all but my brother and 2 cousins when the damn Harkonnens destroyed the Windsack Depot. It was for a few good years, but they all died when Carthag was obliterated. Now it's just me. Yeah, but everyone in the guild lost kin at Windsack and Carthag. We're bound together by our pain. In the end, all we could do was become each other's family. I suspect it's the same for every rig. The crew of the Mithra looks out for its own. Our medic is dead. I've been doing what I can for the wounded, which isn't much. The lucky ones got out with some broken bones or fuel burns. The unlucky ones got caught when the coolant flow ruptured. Flash froze the poor bastards where they stood. Till we hit the surface, that is. Then, the sudden and massive transfer of kinetic downforce caused their bodies to explode into 1 billion frozen meat particles. You ever see red snow? It's a horror you won't soon forget. I'll tell you what, stranger, we need all the help we can get. We're dying out here. The whole medbay side of the Harvester sheared off. We need to stabilize as many wounded as possible, but we've already burned through the little first aid we scavenged. If you could scrounge up something, that would be a good start. Thanks, stranger. We're dying out here.
Shield on! Reveal yourself! Where's my backup? Offline! Shield down!
You're no scavenger, and you're not one of the slavers. That's all I need to know for now. This is Keith Villari, Safety Warden, Spice Miners Guild. Yeah, that one. The one from the Communinates. The man you looted, Lazarus, was mine. He was carrying a sealed metal case. Priority cargo. No tracking, no backups. Now he's in the dirt, and the case is missing. That makes you my last option, and the job's still hot. If that case lands in the wrong hands, the guild doesn't just lose face, we lose grip. So here's the deal. You find the package, you bring it to me, and you don't ask what's inside. We know the kidab took it. Now we just have to figure out how we're going to get it back. In the meantime, check in on the crew of the Mithra. What's left of them, anyway. Help them if you can. I'll be in touch. Glad you're back, stranger. Did you recover all the lost guild tags? Let me see them. I gotta look up close. Brilliant work, stranger. Let me see these. Wait a minute. Who the hell is Commander Lazarus? There was no one called Lazarus in the Mithra's crew. And these other four names are alien to me as well. What the hell's going on here? One of my crew just crawled out of the wreck. We didn't think there was anyone left alive in there. But if there was one, there may be more. Will you search the wreck for any other survivors? You're a gift, stranger. Here's a key to the roof hatch. You can access the Mithra from there. Conditions in the interior will be harsh. Be careful.
You're back? Did you recover the parts I require? Let me see. Very good, stranger. These will do well. No, we've only succeeded at generating a shortwave signal that doesn't even clear these rocks. We need to boost the signal if we want to contact the recovery crew. We deployed a relay beacon at a high point in the rocks, but it's not responding, and neither is the tech crew I sent up there to check on it. If you can fight your way up there and repair the beacon, I can boost our comm signal to reach most of the sector. Best of luck, stranger. Although something about you tells me you don't need it.
We're dropping like flies out here. How are those heal kits coming along? Finally, some good news. I've got Tolverson and Chang holding their guts in with dirty blankets. You are a lifesaver, stranger. You kidding me? This isn't what we talked about. I guess Tolverson is gonna die after all. We're dropping like flies out here. How are those heal kits? Finally, some good news. I've got Tolverson and Chang holding their guts in with dirty blankets. You are a lifesaver, stranger. The crew of the Mithra is in your debt. The few of us on this side of the grave, anyhow. Thanks to your efforts, stranger, we're stabilizing the remaining wounded. Now, our priority turns to operational security. We took up a collection of personal sidearms to equip the scouts, but the rest of us are dangerously exposed out here. Thanks, stranger. Be careful.
What are you doing here? I tried to help. There are others still trapped in here, but I'm just about at the end of my rope. All right, but listen, I heard someone banging on the ceiling a while ago. Might be able to save them if you can find a way up there. And Cass is on the other side of this bulkhead, but can't get past the flogging Pinta shield. You'll have to find the key. Good luck.
I can't believe it! Somebody came! I've been hammering on the walls, calling for help, but I've given up hope. Please, get me out of here. Yeah, I can make it. Thanks, friend.
I don't know who you are, but if you have the pentashield key, you're my new best friend. Damn thing sealed me in when the ship came down. Between the fire, smoke, and leaking radiation, I doubt it. You don't have to tell me twice.
Glad you're back, stranger. You could check in with Quartermaster Hicks or Lieutenant Drang.
You're back? As it turns out, yes. While you were working to get the signal booster operational, the automated distress signal from the Mithra suddenly went dead. Odds are the power just ran out. A lot of our generators and batteries were smashed when the harvester fell. I have a workaround, though. Make your way through the interior of the wreck, activate the comms system's auxiliary power, and then reactivate the distress beacon. The Mithra's side axis is the closest point to the comms station. Let's just hope everything is reasonably intact in there. Good luck.
The armsmen have established something of a perimeter, but it's shaky. Have you got those weapons and darts? Damn fine work, stranger. I don't mean to sound
Someone here. Someone's here. Reveal yourself.
You're back? No, All we can do is monitor the emergency frequencies and wait for pickup. Hope the recovery team gets here before a sandstorm. Thanks again, stranger.
The armsmen have established something of a perimeter, but it's shaky. Have you got those weapons and darts? Damn fine work, stranger. Now we have a fighting chance. As an accomplished and meticulous weaponsmith, I never thought I'd be so happy to receive a pile of beat-up Mauler pistols, but here we are. There is, if you're looking to knock some heads. The Kirab have found their way into the Harvester interior. I'm afraid they may use the access doors to come at us from all sides. Get in there and make sure that doesn't happen. Good. Be sure to give the bastards my regards. Oh, you're back. I wasn't sure I'd see you again. Great. That'll teach him not to trespass on guild property, and hopefully keep us safer in the process. We're mighty grateful for your help. No, I think we're good. Lieutenant Drang made contact with Central Dispatch. Guess we just have to hold tight until they get around to us. We've got weapons and ammunition now, thanks to you. Look us up if you ever get to Winsack. We'll make sure you don't pay for a single drink.
Thanks for watching.